Hello, 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 my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for being here on this pick a card. We're doing a pick a card about his true feelings. So we have three piles. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Or, you know, his or her true feelings. Sorry, your special person. What are their true feelings about your connection, about you? How do they really feel in their heart? Again, so pile 1 is this little origami bird or origami crane. And then we have a selenite wand for pile 2. And pile 3 is this little angel with a missing arm for fun. Anyways, so basically go with whichever pile you're drawn to first. If you need to pause the video or just to take a moment to take it all in, and just go with whichever one you're drawn to first. Always remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force something to fit if it doesn't. Just accept that that part of the message isn't for you. If you're drawn to more than one, then you could have messages in more than one pile, so feel free to watch another pile. Also, my readings are timeless, so you can put in the comments which pile you pick now, and if you come back later, like, you know, in a couple weeks or so, you can watch it again and you might be drawn to a different pile, because again, these are energetic snapshots on where your person is and how they're feeling. So you can see, you know, what pile you picked last time and see if you're drawn to a different pile and watch that message as well. So another way to do it. So all right guys, the timestamps will be in the description box below, and I look forward to seeing you at your pile. Hey my lovely friends, for pile 1 with the awesome origami ceramic crane chopstick holder, we are going to go over what are your person's true feelings. How are they truly feeling? It might be things they're not saying. It could be things, you know, action stuff. We're just going to see what's in their heart of hearts and try to figure out what is going on with your special person. I'm going to pull anyone who is new here. I tend to pull a couple cards first just to get an energy overview and go from there. And in the end, I might pull some love, divine love message cards on things they'd want to say, so make sure you hang around to the end of the reading for that as well. All right, so pile 1's person. We have 6 of Wands right off the bat. How is the person's true feelings? High Priestess. We have the Sun in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. We have the Magician in reverse. The Seven of Cups in reverse. The Mother of Wands. And the Mother of Swords. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. My phone rang for a second. Okay. So, for this person, how are they feeling about you? I definitely see that they see you as a successful, very, like, I'm hearing they put you on a pedestal. But they see you as this very, not just, you could be very successful in your professional career, but just successful in life as a person, all the way around. Move these down a tiny bit. And yeah, we have the High Priestess, so I think you're very, very, just very knowledgeable. You're very in touch with your intuition. You're very strong and courageous. If you don't feel that way, this is just how they see you. I think that you give them a little bit of anxiety, like I'm getting overall from the rest of these cards, they feel like they're not quite good enough for you because they've kind of put you on a pedestal. And so they get a little, I feel like they just don't feel as good as you, so it makes them feel a little less than. Not that you're trying to, but I just feel like they they don't feel good enough for you. It's definitely a very feeling of they don't feel in their own power. And they also, I feel like this person also loses control when it comes to you, and that's a little scary for them. So it makes them hold back some of their emotions that they want to say. Like they just feel kind of stupid is what I'm hearing. Like they don't feel like they know the right words. They don't feel like they know exactly what actions to take, and they don't really trust their heart around you. And we have a lot of like really awesome energy that is in reverse, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just you make them feel, and again, this is coming from their own insecurities. This isn't because you're doing it on purpose, but their true feelings is you just make them feel like they lose control around you, and that kind of scares them. So they've held a lot of feelings back, a lot of, you know, actions back, and expressing those feelings that they have for you. I feel like they definitely don't tell you what, like you have no idea what's going on in this person's head is what I'm getting. But they definitely see you as this person that is just on this, they've put you on a pedestal, and they'd feel less than. Let's get some clarifiers for all this energy that's in reverse. 5 of Cups. So 5 of Cups is about looking at past hurt. So I think you make them feel vulnerable, and that scares them on getting hurt. Yeah, it definitely just feels like this person, I'm hearing they could have the world with you, but they're so terrified of getting hurt again. And you just, they probably had like a really intense relationship in their past that didn't work out, and it caused them a lot of pain. And the intensity that they feel for you is very similar to that. And so it makes them just very hesitant on moving forward. Very kind of, you know, fearful of getting hurt again. Like I feel like they just don't want to be hurt ever again, and so they kind of put these walls up, and you kind of see through that. Again, with the High Priestess here, I think you see them for who they truly are, and that scares them a little bit. Like I feel like this person, if you guys aren't in communication, has definitely like that's their reason for basically cutting off communication, is like they just are afraid of getting hurt, and you are someone that could hurt them because they feel so strongly about you. If you are, you know, together, I feel like this person just isn't very open with their emotions about everything, because you're just so all of this. So again, we have the 5 of Pentacles popping up, which is about feeling left out in the cold. So again, I feel like, and it's 2 5s, so I feel like this person just is afraid of change as well, and is just afraid of getting hurt. And then we have the Hierophant in reverse, so it's like they are scared to taking this to the next level. Like the strength of this connection scares them, is what I'm hearing. That's their true feelings. They feel a lot, but there's so much fear that's like overshadowing any good that is here within this person. Again, general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I'm definitely feeling that this person is just kind of insecure and is keeping all their cards close to their chest. We have the 8 of Cups. So I feel like, I do kind of feel like this is where you guys aren't together. So that those of you who aren't, I feel like this person has probably turned their back on this relationship, even though it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, but they've kind of just wanted to go their own way. Like they're trying to figure it out. They are really, really over being hurt, and so that's made them turn their back on these beautiful emotional cups that could be here, because there's just so much anxiety. There's so much, and again, they feel like they can't take action because they're just like, they're almost mesmerized by you, and that just stops them like dead in their tracks. It's very interesting. So let's see if we can get some more tarot clarifiers here. These are little oracle cards, but they're love oracle cards, but they're good for clarifying what's going on. Let's see, what is going on with pile 1's person, please? What are their true feelings? Why are they not expressing themselves? We have the Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, heal, change. So I feel like the Dragonfly is a very energy that just skirts the the top of the water, right? And just kind of makes little ripples but keeps going, never really lands there. And when it lands, it just lands for a second. So I feel like this person, that's how they've been with you. They're kind of flighty, maybe a little wishy-washy back and forth, like they're just skirting the edge of those emotions and don't allow themselves to really take it in, and so they just keep going. So they just try to keep really lighthearted about this. They don't want to admit to the intensity of this. It's definitely the feeling I'm getting from this person, and it's all just based on not wanting to get hurt again. Not enough. Frustrated relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. So yeah, I definitely feel like this person just does not feel good enough for you. And again, that's nothing that you've done. That's something, and their own insecurity, their own lack of self-confidence, and they self-sabotage. Like, this person's too good, this will never work out. And so it's like it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing, where they've just, instead of letting this not work out because you're too good for them, they're just going to walk away from it. We have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation. So I definitely feel like they feel very, very attracted to you, but I don't think that they fully have acted on it. I mean, you guys might have been, you know, into it, but they might not fully tell you how attracted they are. Like, they find you so alluring, so seductive. They have a lot of passion for you, but I just feel like they hold back from sharing that with you. And we have sunglasses, so watching, looking, stalking. So I feel like this person, if you guys aren't in communication, or if you are, I feel like they do keep tabs on you. I feel like they look at your social media. They want to know what's going on with you, even if they like completely don't talk to you. I feel like they're definitely watching you. So let's get some words on what they would say. These are the White Rose Guidance Divine Love Messages. So what would they say if they could in their heart of hearts? Nothing was holding them back. What would pile one's person say? Let's see. I see eternity in your eyes. So they definitely could see a future with you. You are a type of person that they would want to have this future with. Again, it's just a fear. If they aren't expressing that, they're very... I know you are my other half. So this person definitely feels a soul connection with you. I feel so much joy with you. It's like I'm a kid again. So yeah, I think when you guys are together or have been together, it's just such a light-hearted feeling, and I feel like this person might be kind of a serious person, and you make them like forget about all of that. Like you make them feel like a kid where they forget all their worries, and then when you're gone, it's like, oh, reality sets back in, and so it's just like too good to be true kind of feeling is what I get. I worship your perfection. So you guys, like, true feelings, this person feels that they put you on a pedestal. You, regardless if they tell you or not, you are almost out of reach for them. And again, they've done this to themselves, like it's their self-worth thing, but they definitely see you as just this beautiful person, so much just, you know, they just they worship your perfection. There's no other way to say that. It's just, they just worship your perfection. Let's see. I just got these new oracle cards, so we're going to pull these. These are the Hidden Truth oracles. Just to see, because sometimes there's some darker verbiage in here. Not in a bad way, just I feel like we're still not tapping into what is holding this person back. So let's see if we can get a little more information on pile one. I look for you everywhere. So that goes back to them watching you. We both know I am not the one for you. So, okay. I feel like it's just definitely this just self-worth thing. They just don't feel good enough for you. So they've turned their back, because, you know, we had the 8 of Cups, because they don't feel like, you know, not that they're not the one for you. Well, yeah, they just don't feel like they're good enough to be the one for you. I remember every detail of that day. So there, you know, is either the day you guys met, or just a specific, like, it could be a fight, it could be any like very intense day that you guys had, and they think about it a lot. This person has not been able to get you out of their head. I feel you even when we are apart. So yeah, I almost feel like they're haunted by you. If they've turned their back, they still like can't get away from the truth of this relationship. We're gonna do a little bit more. I have these are light and shadow aspects. So everybody has, you know, light and dark within them, dealing with their own things. So let's just see if we can get any more information on this person, how one's person. So a light attribute. I love spending time with you, enjoying simple pleasures. So again, it's like that kid feeling. They definitely feel very fond about the time you guys have spent together. Like there's no doubt there. I'm keeping secrets from you. I feel like, yeah, again, it's just they're not telling you how they feel, or maybe there's a part of their life that they haven't shared and they don't know how, and so they just turn away from everything. You challenge me in ways that make me grow. So I think you've maybe helped them shed some light on how things are and how they should be in life. And so you've definitely helped them be a better person. And let's get one more. So I need more time to figure this out. So yeah, that's a very 8 of Cups kind of thing. They're trying to figure this all out. So the only way they know how to do it is just to shut you out. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you guys are still together and they're just holding back, they're trying to figure things out. They're trying to make sense of this all. You know, I think they feel very intense. Their true feelings, they really care. It's just a lack of self-confidence on their end. So guys, for pile 1, I hope this helps. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today. If this resonated, please let me know. Also, just comment in the pile. You can always come back and check in on this reading another time to see if some things have changed. I appreciate all you guys for being here and all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in a future reading. Hey, my lovely friends in pile 2, you guys picked this selenite wand. I'm trying to control the glare a little bit, but I also have to have lighting. So, all right. In today's pick a card, we are going over their true feelings. What are their true feelings? Interesting stuff popped up in pile 1, so we'll see what happens here. What is pile 2's person's true feelings? How are they truly feeling in their heart of hearts? What's going on with them? We have the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, we have the Hierophant in reverse, we have the Lovers, we have the 3 of Wands, we have the 8 of Cups, we have the Moon, and we have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Inspiration in this deck. Okay, so take a minute to kind of tune in. Okay, so pile 2. You know, this person, I think they definitely, when it comes to you, have gone within to try to figure out their thoughts. I think they're feeling a little overwhelmed by this connection. It's brought up a lot of deep-seated emotions with them that they're not quite sure how to feel about that. So I feel like they're just feeling really like, I don't want to say bogged down, but it's kind of that feeling of just trying to it's a very intense, like the intensity of this connection is really kind of weighing on them, and they're trying to figure out how to go about that. We have the Lovers here, which for me is a very soul connection type card. So for a lot of you guys watching, again, this is a general reading, you guys could have a very strong soul connection with this person. And so they're feeling that, but they're feeling very heavy. And with the Hierophant in reverse, I feel like they're not fully accepting this connection at this time, but their intuition is trying to tell them otherwise. Like, I feel like in their head they're like, nope, you know, this is just too much, this can't be real. But in their gut, they're like, no, there's something about this person. And with the Three of Inspiration here, I feel like it's almost like they daydream about what your future would look like. And again, they kind of go back and forth. There's definitely a lot of passion here. We have the Ace of Wands as well. So they feel very passionate about you. I feel like it's a very intense passion, because we also have the Ten of Wands, which can be about, you know, carrying a lot, being a lot of burden, but it also is like an extreme amount of passion that I think scares them a little bit. So with the Ace of Swords, or the Four of Swords here, like that's about going within. So I think they're just trying to figure this out at this time. If you guys are in separation, I think that you're heavily on their thoughts. This connection's on their heart. No matter if they try to not think about it, I think they just can't. Like the moon is all about fears, but also about your intuition. So I think they're afraid of, you know, things not working out. I'm also hearing afraid of what this could do to them. I don't quite know what that means. It's for somebody. So this person's just, again, in a sense of like trying to figure things out. Let's get some clarifiers just to, so I can get a better picture. Getting a super clear picture to what this all is. The Pile 2's person, what is going on? What are their true feelings in their heart? We have the moon again. All right. This person definitely can't deny this connection. Like, I feel like logically they're trying to, but in their gut, it's like, nope. We have the Three of Cups. So there's definitely a lot of love for you here. There's potentially, I'm just throwing, again, general reading, throw this out, could potentially a third, there's an extra person in this dynamic, either on your end or their end, so they don't quite know how to handle that, which is holding them back of just, you know, saying this isn't going to work out because of, and also could just be something else, like, I'm also hearing kids or family, and not sure how to figure that all out, or just a lifestyle. But with Three of Cups, it's also about celebration, so it's a very happy, loving card. Again, you know, we have, you know, 2 threes here. It just, I say what comes into my mind, guys, so that's for some of you guys. If it makes sense, cool. If it doesn't, don't try to make it make sense. All right, let's see what else for Pile 2's person. We had 2 pop out, so we have Death in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse. So with this popping up, I feel like this person, there is going to be a change that's needed to move your guys' relationship into the next step, and there's an unwillingness to like change here with the Death being in reverse, because the Death is all about, you know, just a end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. And then the Seven of Wands, it's like they've kind of, I feel like either they've stopped fighting this and want to go with it, or they're sick of fighting for it. Again, there's kind of 2 messages with that. Again, general reading. So for some of you guys, this person might feel a little hopeless, but with 2 moons here, I'm also, they're sick of fight. They're sick of denying this connection is more of what I'm hearing within than that they've given up fighting for it. It's like their heart won't let them go, their gut won't let them move past like the truth of this. So let's get some more of these little clarification cards. Let's see if we can also see what's going on here, please, for Pile 2's person. Key, a heart with a key. So you definitely unlock something in them. You have a way of getting into their heart. Yeah, like they just can't get away from you if they're trying. They're blocking you out. It's just not really working very well. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, single, happy. So I feel like this person has tried to just be lighthearted and, you know, hang out with their friends and stuff. But again, I feel like they might not admit it to anyone else, but in their heart of hearts, they know like there's a big truth here. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany. So some of these people might not have realize this. And with the moon here and the lightning here, it's like all of a sudden like having an aha moment of, oh my gosh, this person is my soulmate or is connected to me. Things like that, you know. I think they're taking it all in. If you guys are together, just if I think they feel a lot for you. So if you guys are together, you know, you might be feeling this all the way around. I think they're a little in their head trying to figure it out, but there's definitely a lot of love and passion. They feel very connected. I don't know if they might not have expressed that to you, but they are feeling very oddly connected to you in a different way that they haven't experienced before. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation. Okay, well, or some of you guys might be in separation and they feel a little stabbed in the back. You know, and also having the 7 of Wands here, maybe, you know, for some of you guys, they feel like they've been kind of hurt in this situation, or, you know, if there was a change in your guys' dynamic, they're feeling kind of hurt about it. Sorry guys, I kind of just go where I'm being told to go, so we're going to pull some Love Compass Oracle cards. I need a little more clarification. These cards have a lot of information on them, so let's go pile 2. This person, new love. This is a new passionate beginning with a soulmate, divine partner, or twin flame. A new relationship or connection is manifesting. This could be a relationship going to the next level or reigniting of passion. This may pertain to a friendship turning into love. So I don't feel like this person, if you guys aren't together, is getting a new love. I think their love for you, it's like that lightning moment has reignited, and they're realizing the divine connection and soul connection here. And so they want to start, you know, new. Again, I think they're not completely there yet because death was in reverse, but there's these aha moments that are going on where they're not wanting to give up and they're not wanting to fight this connection anymore, and they want to have a new love with you. Trust your intuition. Yeah, we had 2 moons here. So trust what you're feeling. Listen to what your intuition is telling you about the situation or your person. Your feelings are real. Trust that you can tune into your inner guidance and follow it. Everything you need is within. Follow your heart. Again, I feel like you have the key to their heart. They're starting to realize this. They're starting to listen to their intuition, and that's where they just have a lot of feelings in their gut for you that they can't quite make sense of in their head, but they definitely feel it. So let's get some of these divine love messages. What would a person say if they had no hang-ups? What is going on in their heart of hearts? What do they really want to say to you? Pile 2. Okay. I find everything about you so pleasurable and irresistible. So yeah, they definitely have a lot of passion for you. I find you very yummy. You feel like a warm home to me. So I feel like when you guys are together, you just give them this just warm feeling, like they feel like home. I mean, there's no other better way to put that. Let's see, okay, so pile 2's person, what else? I've had sleepless nights caught between confusion and pain. So yeah, I feel like they're still trying to figure this out. Like maybe they've tried to like turn their back on you, but they just can't get away from it. Like their intuition's like, hey, there's a soul connection here. You guys are meant to be together. You need to stop fighting this. And so they're just trying to figure it out. And then let's get, I would just hurt you more right now. I need to be alone. So yeah, if you guys are separate, they're just still trying to figure it out. Maybe they're feeling a little hurt about some heartache and they don't want to take that out on you. But just know that their internal guidance system is not letting them stray away from you. Let's get a couple more. I just got this oracle in and it's interesting so far. It's the Hidden Truth Oracle. So let's if we can get any more information for pile 2's person before we're done with this. A couple more cards, please. Anything. I left you before you could leave me. So that's definitely pertinent to some of you guys. I feel like this person didn't want to get hurt, so they turned their back on you before you could hurt them. It's time for me to heal now, which is a lot of, we had the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Emotion, or Age of Cups, which is a lot about, healing, going within, figuring things out. So the could be what this person is doing, but they still, like, there's no denying the connection here for them. So true feelings, they feel this connection. They know there's a truth here. We both know I'm not the one for you. So I don't, when I'm reading that, I get that as it's like almost like not good enough, like they're trying to deny this connection, because again, there's a strong soul connection here. So, but again, general reading, that might mean something to somebody. I feel like that's what someone has said. Might be a confirmation of something you guys have said. And so this is like your connection, this is your reading. But I definitely feel like they might think that in their head. You might know that, but they don't feel that. And then I feel you leaving me behind. So maybe you've moved on a little bit because you're frustrated and you don't know what to do. And again, everyone has free will, even if there's strong, you know, ties and connections and soul contracts. You still have a free will. That's the beauty of, you know, this human experience. But just know this is, in their heart of hearts, they do really feel passion for you. They feel very connected with you. And I think might be in a way that they don't understand, but this is because it's a soul level connection. What you want to do with that is completely up to you. That's just what's going on with this person. So pile 2, I hope this helps. If you like, or if this resonated, please like, subscribe, share, comment, let me know. Also, these readings are just a snapshot in a time, so if you put the pile that you picked now, and if you come back in a week or so, want to watch it again, if you're drawn to a different pile, you'll know what you picked last time, because again, these are timeless. So, and tarot is just a snapshot of current energies, so you might be drawn to a different pile then. All right, guys, I hope that you guys are doing well, and I'll see you in a future reading. Okay, hey guys, for pile 3, we have this little angel here with a broken arm, but I still adore him. Broken arm and all. Okay, he doesn't want to stay. All right, so we are going over your person's true feelings. What is in their heart of hearts? How do they truly feel about this connection? What's going on, really? It might be stuff they're not explaining. This is for people that are together or in separation. What are their true feelings for pile 3, please? Woo! Okay, we'll go with that one. Aw, the 9 of Pentacles. That's very nice. The 6 of Swords. Okay. The 9 of Wands in reverse. The 5 of Swords. Sorry if you guys hear my tummy grumbling. Temperance in reverse. Okay. 2 of Swords. The Chariot. And the Knight of Swords. Alright. Make sure these are all in view. Okay, so their true feelings about you and this connection. I definitely think they see you as this beautiful investment. So there's no doubt how they view you here. They view you as, you know, this very well-rounded, put-together person. I think they either you or them or both of you guys are a little bit of independent people. You guys might have had some rockiness in the past and you're moving into like a calmer state, or that's what they want for you guys. So in their heart of hearts, they just want things to be smooth and calm and easy is what I'm hearing, because they know you deserve things. And if they haven't treated you in that calm manner, they're wanting to do that now. So for feelings for the King of Wands, which is a very passionate feeling, I feel like they've been holding back their true passion for you. We have the 5 of Swords here, which is kind of about winning at all costs. Like, there's a lot of usually regret with that too. Like, if there was an argument or something went down verbally or within communication, they said what they had to say to protect themselves, but they realized that they may have hurt you in the process. And so they're feeling a little bad about that. We have Temperance in reverse. So Temperance is the blending of energies. It's like sorry, I'm just trying to, getting a message. So they're just not willing to choose just yet. They see this as a connection that could go the distance. I think they fight with themselves, like wanting to come to you, wanting to have, like, charge full forward and tell you everything they feel, but at the same time they've also been in this fear of holding things back to protect themselves, and holding back their passions because they just have this unwillingness to choose. But there's a truth sitting right here that they're just not wanting to see. And with the Temperance, you know, it's not wanting to blend those just yet. So let's get some more clarity on what's going on with Pile 3's person, please. Got a little bit of a mixed bag here. So again, general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's see, Pile 3. Get some more information on their person. 7 of Cups. Seven of Cups can be about, you know, having a lot of different choices in their life. So they might have, you know, they're just trying to figure out which route they want to take. But again, with the Two of Swords here, they're like, not like you're one of their choices, and they haven't fully made that decision on what they want to do. Page of Pentacles. So again, I still think they think that you deserve the world, and they would like to make that offer to you. Again, they're still just figuring it out, but that's one of their choices, is do I make this offer? Do I move forward? Do I invest in this person? But Pentacles are also a very, very slow moving energy. So the thoughts are there. They know your worth. I just feel like they just aren't sure which path to take in life just yet. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, it's like they're just not willing to work on this relationship just yet. But they still, they have a want. There's definitely an underlining want. They know what you deserve. And I just don't know if they're ready to be that person just yet, is what I'm hearing. We have Justice in reverse. So I feel like maybe they're realizing they've been unfair in this situation, but they're still just not quite ready. But again, the Chariot's a really good sign still being here. So there's definitely a lot of thoughts about coming forward. They're still just figuring out their heart and their head. But they know your worth. They definitely know your worth. So let's get some more clarification. These are Love Oracle cards. Okay, so we have a runner here. So a runner in a codependent relationship, a fear of intimacy, listening to their ego. So for some of you guys, you could be in a runner-chaser dynamic. Like, the more you try to come to them because you understand the truth about this, the more they run away. So this person has just been running from truths that they know within them and know in this connection. So I guess my advice with that is just to pull back your energy some and keep it for yourself. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating. So they definitely still have a lot of passion for you. They might try to like flip this a little bit and just try to keep it really just like a physical thing, when it really is more of an emotional connection that you guys have, and they just kind of try to just keep it lighthearted and just simple. Photographs, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia. So I definitely think that they look at your Instagram, or your social media, whatever you have, or if you don't, like, they reminisce over old photos and think about that a lot. Okay, then we also have twin flames. So for some of you guys, you could be in a twin flame situation, hence the runner-chaser dynamic. Not for everybody, could just be like a soul connection kind of thing. And I feel like, yeah, this person is just, usually there's a level of divine guidance or divine involvement when it comes to those soul kind of level connections. But with this Temperance being in reverse, because Temperance is one of my cards of like divinity helping blend things, it's like right now it's just the time isn't right. So it's not, like they have some lessons to learn, some choices to make before things can be blended together. All right, so let's get some of these Divine Love Messages cards. So what would this person say in their heart of hearts? How are they feeling? We're trying to get their true feelings about this connection. Okay. Given for my touch, for my taste, for my lust. So definitely this person feels very passionate about you. I think that they try to just live there and try to, instead of like choosing to accept this fully, they just keep it light and physical in their head. You are worth fighting for. So again, they understand your worth. Like worth was really big when I first pulled out these cards. There's no doubt in what you deserve. I just don't know if they realize that they can give that to you just now. So it's like almost like a self-worth thing. It's what they're not seeing about themselves, and that they're worthy of you just as much as you're worthy of them. Your fates haunts me at day and night, so they can't get away from thoughts of you. They try. It's funny, it popped up over a photograph. They definitely think about you a lot. Regardless if they want to or not, it's like you're haunting them. Forgive me, I've never felt this way before. I don't know how to act. So if this is like that intense of a connection, they might just not know what to make of it all. And so they've kind of just, whatever they've done. But yeah, I think they're just a little, this person, like the overall, the feeling I'm getting is this person is just a little fearful. So they're trying to keep it lighthearted in their mind, because they just aren't wrapping their minds around all this. They're not choosing to see some truth about some things. Let's get a little bit more. I have these Hidden Truth Oracle cards that I just got. They have some interesting messages. So let's just see what comes out for pile 3, please. Horrible shuffle. Okay. Pile 3's person, please. What are they truly feeling? You came closer than anyone. So you definitely like touched them in a very intense way, more than most people have. I remember every detail of that day. So either the day you guys met, either just a very prominent day, maybe a day that you guys had a fight, something, but they replay a lot of like a certain day in their mind over and over again. I'm not available. So again, that kind of goes back to this chaser thing, like they're just running, but don't know why they're running. They're just trying to figure things out. I know I was a distraction for your pain. So the way I'm reading that is maybe, you know, you had a lot going on when you met this person, and they thought like maybe that's the only reason that you really like them is because you're trying to distract yourself from some pains you're going through. So that's almost a very like self-deprecating kind of feeling, like, and not feeling good enough for you. So let me draw to get another card from this deck. I feel like there's really good messages in this deck. This is the Love Compass Oracle. I like a lot of indie decks on this channel. So let's see. Soul-to-soul connection. You are manifesting a soul-to-soul relationship. You are connecting to the soul of another. This could be a balancing of the masculine and feminine energies, which we have the Twin Flame card, within. You are connecting at a deeper level. So guys, you know, this is a soul-soul connection. That's how they feel deep down in their heart of hearts. It's just a matter of how to accept that. So guys, for pile 3, I hope this helps. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate everyone and your time for spending that with me, and I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you guys so very much, and have a good one.